Hi, I am Nitish Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Hindu College, Moradabad. Today I am going to discuss a poem entitled The Last Ride Together, composed by the English poet and playwright Robert Browning, one of the foremost Victorian poets. The poem is a dramatic monologue, though generally readers take it as a love poem. It shows the philosophical revelation of the poet of love and life, success and failure. It is a poem of robust optimism. In this video, I will explain only stanza number 1, 2, and 3, as it is a long poem of 10 stanzas. Now, stanza number 1. I said, then, dearest, since it is so, since now at length my fate I know, since nothing all my love avails, since all my life seemed meant for fails, since this was written and needs must be, my whole heart rises up to bless your name in pride and thankfulness. Take back the hope you gave, I claim only a memory of the same, and this beside, if you will not blame, your leave for one more last ride with me. The poem opens with a situation where the speaker's beloved wants to end their relationship. He feels that the purpose of his life has come to nothing. The lover believes that destined this is destined to happen, that this has already written in his fate that he would never find love. Blaming it on fate, he is trying to come to normal with the situation. Here, you may notice that the lover utters the word since 5 times in consecutive lines. It seems that though he wants to accept his fate rather happily, there is an inner turmoil in his mind. Despite hard feelings for his mistress, he blesses her with all his heart. He feels both proud and thankful toward her for being in his life. Saying this, he seeks her permission to go on one last ride with him. Stanza number 2. My mistress bent that brow of hers, those deep dark eyes where pride demurs, when pity would be softening through, fixed me a breathing while or two, with life or death in the balance, right? The blood replenished, uh, replenished, replenished me again. My last thought was at least not vain. I and my mistress side by side shall be together, breathe and ride. So one day more am I defied. Who knows but the world may end tonight. In the second stanza, the lover is waiting for the answer of his mistress. He is, she is shown to bear an expression of consideration, which is highlighted by the words bent that brow, her deep dark eyes, which are lingering with pride and full of pity for the lover. Her expression fixes him for a moment between life and death as he waits for her answer. Her acceptance would mean life to him, while her refusal would be like death for the lover. Then comes the moment of happiness. His beloved has accepted his offer to go on a last ride together with him. So his last thought, at least, has not been in vain. He rejoices in his thought of riding side by side with her. The word breathe and ride expresses his ecstasy with a certain erotic flavor. He considers himself blessed to spend another day with his beloved. Now the lover, showing wild optimism, wishes that world ends that very night. That would be the only way for him to stay with his beloved forever. Stanza number 3. Hush, if you saw some western cloud, all billowy bosomed overboard by many benedictions, suns and moons and evening stars at once, and so you looking and loving best, conscious grew, your passion drew, cloud, sunset, moonrise, star sign too, down on you, near and yet more near, till flesh must fade for heaven was here. Thus leant she and lingered, joy and fear. Thus lay she a moment on my breast. In the third stanza, the speaker goes on describing how he feels when his mistress comes closer to him. He compares the way his mistress leans and lingers around him to like a cloud. He says that she is like a western cloud with a sea waves, like a cloud blessed by the light of the sun, the moon, and the evening star, all at once. This suggests his desire to make it sound pure and celestial, just the way loving someone with a true heart makes one awake and conscious of the world, and that passion draws all wonderful things of nature like clouds, moons, and starlight to make one feel like they are in heaven. So the lover felt his mistresses when his mistress comes closer to him and leans over, he feels a pang of both joy and fear as she lies a moment resting her head on his chest. Thank you. Thank you for today. Have a nice day.